Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is Boz and Kay show back. Hello, hello. And we have someone here as already. Squale sucks. Alright. Wow, 12 people right away. That's nice. Yeah, how's it going, Kay?
I'm doing really good. I built my kids I bought them a really expensive playset, and it was thousands of dollars. But we got it built, and they've been playing on it every day since. And then since it's a 4 day weekend, I've been out since like today. I'm inside for a little bit till after the stream, and then we're gonna go outside. But we've been spending like all day, like 8 hours a day, outside on this new like playground thing, and they're so happy. So I'm getting my money's worth because they're spending a lot of time on it.
Great. Hello to Mr. Smelly
Hi,
and
Mr.
Captain.
Smelly.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not a watch guy. So I guess Quail Sucks is from watch community, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna talk a little bit about some new fragrances that we bought recently, of course. Hey, Steve, evening to you, friend. Hmm, yeah. So these are all, more like fragrances for the fall and winter. Also, maybe I guess I only have four because I haven't bought more recently. But that's hello,
That's
Lorraine.
why I have over 50 new ones.
Right.
I just went crazy.
50. Wow.
Yeah, I love perfume. It makes me feel good. And when you're depressed,
Yeah.
and like people are talking shit about you, you go on a little shopping spree, you feel so much better.
Yeah. It's true. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself, right?
Treat
That's
yourself. Your
yeah.
mental health is so important. And make sure
That
that you have good mental health by treating yourself.
amen. Yeah. I found out like 5 years ago after the first lockdown, I just suddenly started, buying new things. It made me feel good. After all, it's not just fragrances, but also things like sneakers and other type clothes. And yeah, Squale is an old brand. Yeah, right. And anyway, I can start off with the one that I bought last month. Thanks, Lorraine. Yeah, I am definitely
Oh,
proud
thank
of,
you, Lorraine. She's so
proud
sweet.
of her. Yeah, so this is one I bought in September, and I don't get it. So many people so many reviewers on YouTube have been down on it and saying it's very basic and well, maybe so, but I just happen to like this green kind of piney, amberwood vibe it has. I really am enjoying it still, and it's pretty long lasting as well. I mean, I think Jeremy said that it wasn't really, but yeah, it's if you spray enough, definitely it lasts. Hello, AM. Hey, what's up, my good friend? Yeah, so that was my first one, Prada Paradigm. Then K, you can talk about it.
All
Your
right, so I have these two that I got from Marshalls. Don't swap. I mean, in the UK, Lorraine, you have what's called TK Maxx. Definitely recommend going in there. They have up to the ante on their knockoff fragrances. I don't even know what brand these are. This literally smells. It's called strawberry icing, but it
mm,
literally smells like a strawberry shortcake. It's so decadent and delicious, and it doesn't smell like any fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. And I bought 4 bottles of this, and I never do that.
that's great. Nice.
It's so good. And then this is Cherry Treasure, which is a knockoff of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. But I don't know how, but it freaking lasts all day. I don't know. It says Fragrance and Beauty LLC. So it doesn't really have a company on it, but I don't it's only $16 a bottle. Well, let me look. Here's the price. 15.99 a bottle, but they smell luxurious, and so I can spray this cherry treasure all over inside my car, and it smells like I sprayed lost cherry in my car. So I bought a bunch of these from my friends, and I've been mailing off boxes to my friends and like handing them out because I'm like, you guys smell good for an affordable price. If you don't want to spend the money, go to
Hmm,
Marshalls, TJ Maxx, all of that. So,
nice. Hello to Fernando and Andy, by the way. Hello, friends. Hello, welcome. Yeah, by the way, Mr. Smelly, I like something. I watched your video today that you uploaded yesterday. I like how you talk about the clones and how some snobby people, are very down on clones. But yeah, the problem is clones are very good to have for ordinary people that cannot afford these very expensive, niche fragrances and
and they're good for if you want to feel luxurious in your house. You could spray your entire house with this cologne fragrance, and then it'll smell like you actually sprayed the real thing all over your house
yeah.
and
I
your
mean,
car.
you can't even tell the difference really. I mean, or
Yeah,
it's
I
minimal anyway.
overspray with my knockoffs. I can not. I don't feel bad about spraying it 50 times. You know what I mean? Whereas you have the real Tom Ford Lost Cherry, you'll spray like one, two, and like
Yeah.
rub it all together. But it's like with the knockoff, you can actually spray it 50 times all over you, and you will project and smell. You know.
Hmm. Danae by Argos. Yeah, I had a sample of that when I first got into Argos. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's not my favorite, I must admit, but it is definitely nice. All right, and I go over to my next fragrance. This was a blind buy. I thought I was done with blind buys, but this was not bad, and it was very. The price was very good. That's why I did buy it. So this is by Abercrombie and Fitch. It's called Authentic Night. So for men. So yeah, this is also another good scent for the colder weather because it is a warm kind of scent. It's got some apple and rhubarb and lotus and then vanilla, lavender, clary sage, and stuff. Tonka bean leather and almost in the base. So yeah, it is a pretty smooth scent, and especially, I mean, the note I guess I get the most out of it is apple and vanilla. I guess, yeah, and also tonka bean maybe. But anyway, yeah, it is a pretty good fragrance. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not. I'm not blown away by it, but definitely, it is a good cheapie. Let's say, if I may call it. It's not too cheap, but still, it is very reasonably priced. Authentic Night, Nikolai Vetiver. All right. I don't know that brand. Sorry. Now it's your turn, Kate.
Okay, so since I got like a lot of fragrances, I'm going to talk about a couple. Talk about them fast. So this one is Vanilla Voyage from Mason Assar, and it has mixed reviews. A lot of people think it's too plain, but I find it to be the most perfect vanilla fragrance for layering, and it smells so delicious when you layer it with something stronger. It is a fragrance that projects, but it's sweet. It's like you have Bath and Body Works warm vanilla, like the warm vanilla one. It smells exactly like that, but in the perfume version, so it lasts really good. But you can take it and like, so I just got this one. This is Chanel Allure EDP, and it's a beautiful white floral fragrance with citrus notes. And you want this to smell a little bit more like sugary and sweet. You can layer them together, and it's just delicious.
Mm,
So that's
that
my
sounds good.
two.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. My next one is well, this was not a blind buy, but I already had. This is one of the stronger with
Oh,
you.
can I just say something really quick?
Yeah.
You should give Francisco Horna back his wrench because the person that ended up timing out several times was that evil demon that we don't like. So I
Yeah.
feel like he might deserve his wrench back.
All right. Here's your wrench again. Yeah, Francisco. Sorry about. I mean, that was when Yeah, that
That
was
was
just.
when we were kissing his ass.
I
But when
thought I
we
had
were
so many.
backstage and we were trying to have a conversation with him, he put Becca up there and was making fun of
Yeah.
her, and had several people make fun of her, and that we didn't like that. So,
Mm,
not our cup of tea. Our cup of
no.
tea is fragrances, right, Boz?
Yes. Fernando says that cap looks like whipped cream. Okay.
I know,
Mm.
it's so cool. It's like so interesting. Kind of
Oh,
reminds me of like ramen noodles all folded up.
Chanel Allure. I have a Allure on sport anyway. Yeah, you got it, Francisco. Don't worry. All right. So this one is very famous. This line is endless. Like so many flankers. Stronger with you, Parfum, and Porio Armani, of course. So yeah, this was. I already had a stronger with you intensely, and I think this is not a big difference, but I like this one better definitely, and it's got a note of chestnut, which I really like and enjoy. By the way, and it's got some pink pepper and mandarin and yeah, vanilla leather. Yeah. Anyway, I don't have to say all the notes, but this is a really classic kind of let's say gourmand-ish cold weather scent definitely, especially for the fall. I think it has the vibe, the chestnuts, and all that, like very cozy
Chestnuts roasting
and
on an
nice.
open fire.
Yeah, and it's pretty strong also and long lasting. So yeah, that's the one. Strong with you, Parfum. Yep. All right, Francisco. You're welcome. Yeah, there was so much, bullshit people telling me, "Oh, you shouldn't have so many mods on your channel," and I'm like, Why do you care? In the end,
Oh
it is
yeah, they
because,
cared because they were trying to replace me as a co-host with someone
yeah,
else, and they wanted it to be a mafia spin-off stream, and
mm,
they were trying to capture Boss.
yeah, too many people trying to tell me what to do and give me advice. Too many people standing in the shadow. That makes me
Boz
remember.
knows I'm not vindictive to him. Boz knows
Hello,
I'm not going to betray him, and I
hello,
never
Neil.
will.
Giacomo de Giacomo. I don't know. I know of the brand Giacomo. I don't remember. Anuj sent me anthracite,
Um,
I believe. Spicy and smoky. Hey, Aram. Yes, Fernando is back. Thank goodness. Green sleeves. This is just some troll. Giacomo de Giacomo. Don't talk. Yeah. We will try not to anyway. Too many people standing in the shadows. I know Smelly likes that song too. We were talking about it once. White Snake. Alright, Kay, then it's your turn.
okay. Um, so I have four New Guerlains, which is a very old perfume house from the 1800s, like the 1800s. Okay, so I bought Mitsuko in this bottle, the new version with the new label. I find it very similar to La Hair Blue, but it has like a more sweeter approach to it while having a greener approach to it. So it's more gardeny and fruity. I like it a lot, but it just smells so much like La Hair Blue, which I believe Mitsuko came out in the 1920s and La Hair Blue came out in the 1910s. I think 1915 to be exact, and I believe this one was 1927. No, that was Shalimar. It was before Shalimar. But yeah, so they're very very old and very amazing. That's why they've stood the test of time. That's why people still buy them. Okay, in that bottle, continuing, I have Guerlain La Petite Robe Noire Intense, which has like this cotton candy note, and then berries, and there's tea in it, rose, and then the Guerlainade base, which the Guerlainade base is a vanilla powdery base. It's very delicious. A lot of people love Guerlain for that special base, which continues throughout the entire fragrance all the way through the dry down. So you always have that delicious base in the feminine Guerlain fragrances. But yeah, so this has a pretty dress on it, and it's La Petite Robe Noire Intense. And then the next one is Mon Bon Intense. And this particular fragrance is a vanilla dominant lavender fragrance. So it has an herbaceous, kind of spicy lavender scent to it. It's delicious. It's stronger than the original Mon Guerlain, which is more about that kind of cloying fig vanilla, because there's the Guerlain base in the bottom of it, of course, but there's also this fake synthetic vanilla throughout the Mon Guerlain line, which it's not my favorite. But this one I really like. It kind of focuses more on the lavender and the spicier aspect to it, which it has, I think, anise and licorice in it as well. So that's that one. And then I have Shalimar Souffle Eau de Parfum, which it's kind of like Shalimar Souffle Intense, but this one focuses more on the lemon. The lemon opening lasts for a couple of hours. It kind of gives you once it gets past the opening, it gives you this like lemon cookie kind of vibe, but not quite edible, more like real lemons and real baking ingredients that hasn't been mixed yet. But it's still really delicious, and I've been wearing it a lot. So that's my four.
Nice. Oh, money burner. Salute, Kevin. Yeah, and right. This is my last now, but this is the best one, definitely, of the bunch. It's a Surge of Iomi Monkey. So, yeah, this one, I put it on earlier, actually, so it's my kind of scent of the night. Even though I changed my shirt since then, but I can still feel it on me. It's very strong. It's very nice and powerful scent. So this has rum, passion fruit, geranium, and bergamot in the top.
Passion fruit.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't feel any of it. And then the middle notes are Singapore, patchouli, cinnamon, leather, Bulgarian rose, base notes, caramel, vanilla, tonka bean. That's the ones you feel the most, definitely. Sandalwood, labdanum, ambergris, and musk. Yeah, so it is pretty musky and dense and very nice, very quite delicious kind of scent. Also like a gourmand, so it is perfect for the this time, this weather. Wow, it's great. I mean, I also it kind of slightly reminds me, although it's not a tobacco scent, but I get the same kind of vibe as with Harold. Even though Harold is, uh, as I said, has tobacco in it, but still, I love both. I love them both. It's hard to say which ones. Yeah, Hail White Snake, Pakora Bun 1 million OG. Oh, way to go. Fearless. You don't care how many people dislike that. That's what I like. Who cares? Screw the haters. So yeah, that's the one. I since then they have also come out recently with a flanker. That one I would also like to try. But yeah, as I understand, it is a darker scent. Also, the bottle is darker. So yeah, let me just see what it has quickly. Yeah, signed. No, oh, Deify. That's the one. I think leather. Yeah, warm, spicy leather and rose. Oh, that sounds nice. All right, Kate, it's you again. Your turn.
Okay, everybody, we love a good bargain. Don't matter how much money you got in the fucking bank. You still love a good bargain. Let's see. We got alt fragrances. Now, alt fragrances makes very realistic fragrances of things you wouldn't think of, like pistachio baklava, which baklava is a Mediterranean dessert. It's really delicious. Um, it's like flaky crust with nuts in between and like sweetness. But yeah, this is very delicious. It's sweet, but it's also got that savory, salty nuttiness to it. Next one is coconut macaroon, which I love coconut macaroons. I get them every time I go near the border of Mexico, back when I lived in Oregon. But now that I live in California, I can just go to the grocery store and get coconut macaroons. They're fucking amazing. Hats off to the Hispanic people of the world. You know what you're doing with your dessert there. The coconut macaroons are delicious, and this definitely smells like a coconut macaroon. Next, we have strawberry shortcake. Now, this one doesn't quite smell like it's strawberry shortcake. I have to say that the strawberry icing smells more like strawberry shortcake, but it's still delicious. It's still got a strawberry smell, but there's kind of a bubblegummy, like plasticky smell to it, like a doll that you. I don't. None of the men would know. It's mostly men here. Lorraine, when you open a fresh doll, like a fresh Barbie, and you sniff her, she has this vanilla strawberry kind of smell to her, or like a strawberry shortcake doll. Those dolls that are scented, that's kind of what this smells like. It's delicious, and I definitely recommend everybody check out all fragrances at your local Marshalls. They cost $14.99, and they're really worth it, and they're like extrait. Yeah, they're extrait de parfums, so they're extremely strong. So yeah.
Yeah, just gonna say thank you, Kevin, for the super chat. Thank you very much. $2.79 Canadian dollars. Clones are fine. Yeah, I have a clone here also in my house. I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah, maybe I will get more. Yeah, definitely. Why not? I heard good stuff about Afnan Turati Blue, for instance. That's the one that I want to check out. Yeah. Yeah, you can just. I mean, do you have more fragrances? Because I don't have any more. You can continue talking about fragrances. That's all I had.
Okay.
Strawberry pumpkin.
Next, I have Yara from Latapa. I have to say, shout out to Yara, who just gave birth to a beautiful child. I saw it on Facebook this morning. Shout out to Yara. They're in this community. They're a wonderful fragrance lover. So I just have to say, shout out to you and your new blessing. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Latapa Yara Taos, I want to say. I don't remember which one it is, but it's the one that's in the white bottle, and it smells like vanilla and white flowers. Yeah, it's vanilla, white flowers. It's along the line of Dior Addict, but less strong. Different type of white flowers. So it has that kind of grapey smell like orange blossom and jasmine. But it has a really good vanilla in it. I like it once the grapey. Oh, it's Tiara Moy. I like it once the grape wears off. Next, I have two. Um, I didn't know that they were perfume oils, but I like them even more that they're oils. And this one is Yara Taos, and it is tropical mango pineapple delicious. And then this one is the regular Yara, which smells like candy, like cotton candy and flowers, and it's really delicious. So, if you have a beautiful wife in your life or a beautiful spouse that likes feminine fragrances, whether you like men or women, but if they like feminine fragrances, get definitely check out the Yarrow. It's from Lattafa.
Hmm. All right. Was that all? What are they? Are supposed to be duping a chemical fire? Uh, I don't know this. Haven't seen you here before, Mr. Greensleeves. I wonder
All
who.
right, I really have a quick shout out to. There's so many fragrances that I recently bought, but I have a quick shout out to a couple of them. Her Confession from Lattafa is a beautiful white floral vanilla, delicious. The bottle's kind of weird, but it's very interesting, like a sculpture, which is cool. Now, this has become one of my absolute favorite fragrances. It's Eclair from Lattafa, and it's one of the best vanillas I've ever smelled. That's all I have to say about her. I also have to say that this Her Confession dries down to smell like hypnotic poison. Then we have Nebras from Lattafa, which is another really good vanilla. Along the lines of Dior Attic is very dark. It's seductive. It's sexy. Definitely buy this for your spouse. And then this one is for men and women. I smelled it a long time ago. I've thought about it since. I only had a sample. I blew through the sample. It's so unique. It's Afnan Supremacy Gold, and it's for men, and it is the most delicious, like violet fragrance with like oud. It's so good. The violet makes it kind of smell like baked bread, but there's like a powdery sexiness to it. It's really good, and I think you guys should all sample it. It's the gold bottle from that band, Supremacy.
Oh yeah, that looks. I know that bottle. Yeah, Afnan, right? I know I have an Afnan bottle that looks just the same, except for the color. Anyway.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mm. Supremacy. I had Supremacy. Not only intense. What a silly name. I don't. Hey, Dennis. Salute, my friend. It's drama. Yeah, we decided. There has been enough drama, really. So, hello, all star. Welcome, my friend. Dobre. What clones? I only have one clone. As I said, not only intense supremacy by often. Yeah, it kind of smells similar, maybe to slightly Aventus, but I wouldn't say it is a direct Aventus clone. Really. Yeah, it's pretty incredible what happened when Aventus came out. It was so expensive, but everybody like had to have it. So that's why these clone houses started making these. Club the Nuit, of course, was the first famous one. Yeah. Anyway, enough about fragrances. Now we move on to just chat. Next time you're in the bathroom, use a shower.
Hey,
How you?
Boz, I ain't that mean troll in the comments, just so you know.
Who?
The green sleeved guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not
obviously
here to be supportive of us, so he doesn't
he's a
need to be
troll,
here.
obviously. Never mind them.
We don't like people that are mean like that.
Mm,
See here, we don't condone bullying.
right. That was for a troll, by the way. Yeah, well, OG is always the best option. Yeah, I mean, I don't get people who like if I don't like a stream, I'm not gonna go there like spend my precious time be a troll in the chat.
I
I
know,
mean,
it's ridiculous. Like, I
yeah,
don't even think about the people that I like unless they go and piss me off on purpose, you know? Like, on my day to day life, I'm not going to their stream. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to my streams that I like and that the people are kind and nice, you know?
yeah, yeah. Like there's too much negativity, toxicity here in the
I don't,
community.
honestly, boss, I thought about it. I don't think there's that
Thanks.
much negativity and toxicity in Franklin. I honestly think it's like this bubble that branches off. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
it
the
is.
actual Fraycom, we're all supportive of each other and we all love fragrances and we
Yeah,
all love to cheer on certain fragrances and talk about them, and we don't like certain things about the big YouTubers and we all talk about that. But I feel
mm,
like there's other branches that aren't actually like Fraycom really.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're just
This
called
is
fragments.
Fraycom. That's not Fraycom.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, I know a couple of streams that are really toxic or have toxic people in it, and but yeah, they don't really have much to do with fragrances. Really, they just are kind of they latched themselves onto this community. I don't know why, because I guess they like perfumes as well. So, but that's not what they do, really. You know. Hey, thank you, Al. So, yeah. Anyway, there I just don't. I want to do my own thing, you know. I mean, and ignore all these
And you're good
very
at your own thing. You get a fuck ton of viewers.
yeah
People come to fucking watch you. They
yeah
like you. That's what it is. Like I won't even be here and you'll still get 35 viewers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
On your lives. Like it ain't about me as a co-host. It's about you. I'm just here to support you.
Some guy here, verified simp. I'm just gonna time him out, right? Let's say 10 minutes, cause he came in
Who's
looking
he
for a fight.
talking about?
I mean, yeah, like
What
listen,
the fuck is he talking about? I don't know what we're bullying, but okay.
yeah. No, I mean, people like,
Verified simp is probably the pit bull from the other side.
you know why I changed my name back to Cobra Boss? Because I didn't have any any good, thumbnails for my new name, Boss on Filter, because Yoshi is no longer there to make me my thumbnails, and that's the thing, you know.
I don't know who the fuck I bullied. I've only been on your stream this year.
Well,
I
if
definitely
it's
didn't fucking
boring,
bully you. I've been standing up for you this whole time.
if,
You're my
if it's
precious friend
boring,
I
Mr.
really
Real,
care about.
why are you here if it's boring? Like Neo Boss, it's
You said
meant to
it's people
signify.
from the other side. They're from that little side. You said
It
it
was
was
meant
boring.
it
Let's
was meant
put
to
eyes
signify that I turn a new leaf, kind of starting all over again. The new boss. That's the the whatever symbolism behind the name Neo Boss. But as I said, I didn't. You know, I didn't have a good thumbnail or whatever you call it for that. So or a profile picture anyway, new and improved. Yeah, hopefully. No, that this year has been too much nonsense, and yeah, they lost. Now I want to, start all over again and turn a new leaf, and I want to stop falling into the same traps, reloaded, yeah, new.
Charlotte's the nuts. They are
Hmm.
chestnuts. Look at these are chestnuts. Chestnuts
Yeah,
roasting on it. It looks like a heart though, doesn't it?
I love chestnuts. We had a street where I'm from, originally in my hometown. There's a chestnut street full of chestnut trees. Resurrected, waiting so hard. Yeah. And like people, obviously when I started doing well now this year, some people started showing, this kind of animosity towards me. And yeah, anyway, yeah. But I don't want to mention any names because that will just, give them more power, So Morpheus, yeah. And K is yeah, Trinity. That's
Right?
right.
God.
I should put on my just a second. I'm gonna go put on my shades.
Bob is definitely uh, what's the character's name? He's I don't even know. He's Keanu Reeves' character. I used to have the movies on VHS, both the first one and the second one, Matrix Reloaded. Look at Mr. Balls. It's Batman Balls, and he's in the house. Here to
Yeah,
fight evil.
that was a very I'm using kind of artwork that you made there.
Oh my god, you're at 30 viewers. That is a big fuck you to the fuckers that said we couldn't get 30 viewers without you fuckers. Thank
Yeah,
you. We got
and
30
people,
viewers and we're doing good. It's Mr. Batman Bobs and he's in the house.
yeah,
And we talked about fragrances and we got a fuck ton of viewers on our channel.
mm, certain people were saying, "Oh, you cannot have more than a few people if it's not about drama." Well, I guess they were wrong, of course.
Oh, drop the link for Boz and Money Burner. Or not Boz.
But
Puddles and Money Burner.
this guy, I know him. He's
Who's
a loser.
here, friend?
If Carlos wanna hop on, I'll drop the link. But yeah, if you wanna hop on, I can. But some people try to come on. That's what I don't like. Some weird people try to hop on.
Yeah, but we can just block the weird people and only let the people that we
Hmm.
know on. There's a lot of people that we know that are really cool.
It
But I
is
think
very
Money
like
Burner's really funny. He could be funny to have on.
sometimes you gotta argue. You cannot always agree or get along. But if you are true friends, then you will make up, of course, and forget about. But certain people can't forget, can't let go of their grudges, and then it's only the only thing left is to say goodbye. Then have a nice life. Anyway, you were the star there, Neil,
If you want to hop on, do it, do it, do
on
it.
on on all the jerks. You were the star of those videos. Anyway, you and
Oh
Kay, of
yeah,
course.
I like that he's the star. I don't like it when I
Yeah.
am because it makes me embarrassed. Because when I said that they condoned um, the SA or personal violence, I meant that
Mm.
they were laughing at uh, LEWIS. Like
Oh,
that was who they were really
yeah,
talking.
yeah.
And you know what happened behind the scenes. They knew what happened and they thought it was funny. And it's not funny. It's really sad.
It's
I
like,
still have nightmares about it. It's not funny.
yeah. I mean, I don't get it. Also, it goes for anywhere. TikTok too, and like so many people, you think you are friends, but then they kind of like you say something to them about someone else they know, and they just instantly go and rat to the other person. That's what I had happen too when I kind of complained recently to about a person to this woman that is a streamer, and I found out she told the other person everything that I wrote to her in confidence. That was like, all right, now I know where I have you. We are not really friends. Yeah, but me is the flanker strong with you, right?
Oh,
I
Money
mean,
wants the link. You should let Money on. I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's a dad now. I'm
he
sure
was
that made him mature a lot. I wonder if he's like a totally different person.
he was on my stream last week actually.
Oh, I missed that one.
Thank you, AM. Money wants to join, really. Okay, here's the link. Whoever wants to join us. Uh,
Except if you're
oh,
from Bully Land, don't join us.
hmm? Who said it? Participation awards. My eyes get sensitive. I have very light eyes, so I guess that's why I like gray, green. Hang on, I gotta see what he wrote. Oh, no, that's right. And I still have hair also, actually, on my head. People, I mean, I'm not interested. And here is Mr. Banakas, Five Banakas Praise. Hey, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, so I realized I don't like this. Eric sent me a vintage version, a lot of patchouli. Uh,
It's Rachel.
No.
That's
Yeah.
Miss Rachel.
hey, hey, you like my kitchen K? It's like kind of old school, like 1960s.
Whoa.
I'm I wanna get like a retro fridge right here. This fridge doesn't go, and like 75 inches tall. It's like what's the name of that company? I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna take away these cabinets, but like, yeah, I love the retro look. I love Agnes is really into like the whole '50s kitchen thing. I like Agnes. She has a lot of style.
But what the fuck are you talking about? These guys are talking about. You're coming here with a goddamn light on your head talking about Agnes.
Dude, it's
Can you
part
be
of my
coherent?
the light is part of the light is I have to work every stream. It's part of me now. Last time I was like working, and then like I joined, but I gotta wear it every time now. It's part of who I am. Oh God!
Hey, what's up, Bunny?
But I'm gonna keep it non dramatic.
Mm. What the
Kevin was
fuck?
here. He was at my place before.
And
Hey,
he asked, what is
eh,
on your head?
see, people always show their fans, but they have old fans. It's like, dude, replace your fans.
Oh, I just replaced my bathroom vent motor.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you got to replace your fans. It's like people have fans from the 1980s. I'm like, what the heck?
Super Mario wearing a light headband while doing plumbing work.
Smeg. The name of the company is Smeg. It's $3,000 for the damn um, refrigerator, but I have to cut it out.
Hey, Cuddles, you should get out your workout machine, the Twister one.
I'm holding the phone though.
Just lean the phone against your smeg.
I don't have this Meg. I'm saying it's you know about counter. This one doesn't fit in this kitchen. I need a counter depth one because my kitchen's small. You know what I mean by counter depth, right?
The depth of your counter.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people don't understand that
Yeah.
counter depth refrigerator. Yeah.
Boz, what's going on, man?
Coffee.
Not much really. It was it's been a nice weather here lately, and yeah, I've been just trying to get outside as much as possible and enjoy life. And yeah.
Okay, what about you? What's new with you?
I bought a new car, a Hyundai Tucson, and it has a computer screen going all the way around the
A
dashboard.
Tucson.
And I put my maps on it and then my music.
Wow.
and everything.
What color?
It's this frosty white that's like sparkly,
Nice.
iridescent.
Iridescent.
I have a Ford Pinto
Here we go.
from 1980.
Okay.
Haven't
Ford
even
Pinto.
heard of it.
Yeah, it's a classic, and I'm thinking about buying a Maverick, a Ford Maverick from 1979.
They started making the Maverick again, I think.
Oh, really?
It's like the tiny pickup truck, right?
No, man, it was like the cheapest car you could get in the 70s, and it was pretty fast though. It was like cheap and fast.
You know what was a big car in the early 90s, late 80s? The Probe.
I had the Probe GT, yeah.
There you go.
In 1994, I bought a Probe GT. Yeah.
That body style, like the Integra, the Probe, the Eagle Talon, the Eclipse.
The thing
Everyone had
is,
those.
it was a Mazda engine. It had a lot of issues. I got rid of that car quickly.
Mhm. Boz, would you ever grow a mustache like that?
I don't think so. I was like once I was shaving, and then at first I left the mustache on, to see how how I looked, and then I'm like, yeah, this is alright, but no, then I shaved it off. I wasn't bold enough to wear a mustache. Baby steps. Oh no, who's this? Baby steps. Somebody. Hello.
Turn that crap off, man. Oh no.
It's very loud.
I can't listen to that.
They're playing music. Hear them.
I can't listen to that crap.
Yeah, this is sorry.
Get rid of them.
Nah, that should give me a headache.
Get rid of it.
gotta mute.
They're playing
Yeah,
music.
get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
They're trying to get your stream.
That's Yoshi.
Oh
No,
man.
I don't know what you want, but you are muted now.
They
So
listen to crap music, man.
It's gonna show a penis.
If we're
just
lucky.
I
keep
don't
the
listen.
person
I don't listen
off
to
it.
that. Kevin. They have a Trick Daddy Avenue in Miami. He was the most talentless rapper of all time, and now they have a Trick Daddy Avenue in Miami. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
They should have a 5 Banaka Sprays Avenue.
No, but Trick
You
Daddy
know,
is the
this
worst.
Yeah, delete.
Boz, you need to
This
get a
is-
hold of your stream, man. Don't let these
Yeah, speak
people
them out.
ruin your stream.
Yeah, this
Good
was
job.
Dahlia.
Lay down
This
the
was
law.
Dahlia, as I thought, because it said baby steps. I know that's one of her an avatar she has with a book called Baby Steps.
Play some
Well,
play.
I don't think they knew they were live.
I thought she had blocked my channel, but I guess not, because if she hasn't blocked it, how can she see me stream? I don't know, maybe she heard about it.
Well, guys, I'm gonna say bye. I've got to get ready for this
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner we're hosting. It was nice chatting.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks for hopping
Oh,
on,
you're in
right?
Canada.
Thanksgiving? Okay. What
Yeah,
is it?
Canadian Thanksgiving.
I
Have
was gonna say.
fun. You're
All
gonna get
right.
to see all your family. Remember, that's the greatest blessing.
There you
Have a
go.
good
There you
time.
go. Love your mother. Call your mother. You know, family is
Don't eat
important.
too much
That-
turkey.
that's the truth, Boz. Value your mom, man. Value your mom.
Hmm,
That's the best
definitely.
Yeah,
advice I
your
could give.
family is number one. Like for
All these
me,
other
that's number
people,
one. Like
whatever,
I
they're alone.
literally, if my family goes on vacation, I go and pick up all their dog shit, clean up after their dogs, their cats, wherever they need. Like
Because
Hmm.
when everybody's gone, your mom's still gonna be there. You know,
Oh yeah.
hey,
I have a
friends,
very
whatever.
close relationship, of course, with my mother because my father died a long time ago, and
Yeah.
I also lost a brother, and so of course.
Can I tell you guys something really bad? So I started my fragrance channel as Kitschy K, and I had my Nana on all the time. And she ended up passing away earlier this year. And so like I didn't do buy any fragrances all year until recently. It's been hard, but I go in the store. It's like I went to TJ Maxx with her. I went to Marshall's with her. She would sniff every single one of my fragrances with me.
Mm.
But like she was in hospice and in a lot of pain, so it was easier to know that, she's going to God, she's going to a much better place, she's gonna be in heaven and she's gonna be pain free. But
Yeah.
I just never shared that on publicly yet. But yeah, so I started my channel with the old lady that you see in all my videos. That's my Nana.
Oh.
I used to take her shopping. I would do all her groceries for her. I'd take out her trash, change light bulbs, wash her dishes, just help her around the house vacuum. It's just the right thing to do for the elderly.
Yes, I agree. I
Hmm.
agree. I agree. You're
Yeah.
a good person, Kay. These people, you know.
Hmm. Where I come from, family is always number one.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Very much number one.
Yeah. However, in this country, it's a little different, sadly. They only see their families when it's like, Christmas and New Year's Eve and maybe once in the summertime, whatever. It's cold.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Miami is very crowded. It's like we don't have enough infrastructure here for the amount of buildings. They just keep building. Oh, I mean, they're building like crazy. And yeah, we don't have enough roads, and it's crazy living in Miami. It's like always traffic and always stress.
It's
Mm.
sweaty.
You know.
Yeah, it is not a easy life if you are a sentimental person, definitely always
Mhm.
on the road and working and yeah. Five, what? Yeah.
It's not a show. This is a good.
Well, Halloween is not far away.
This is very good.
Toyota Corolla. This is now a car chat. Yeah, I don't know really that much about cars.
My car is just a good SUV that I can back up and see the backup camera and forward, and it's sparkly, so I'm happy.
I'm right at the back. It's very nice. I haven't even opened it.
Mm.
I want to get one called Under the Fig Tree. It's supposed to be a fig fragrance by Daniel Yosier. Leans a little masculine, but the eBay seller, he's out of stock with it. I've been wanting to try that one. That's the one I'm really like. And also, Zerigis Rouge. Okay, like I know cactus has some sort of smell to it. I know, but it's hard to define what it is. Maybe it's cactus mixed with something else. But man, the cactus. Maybe it's not cactus, but it's something in the red bottle. Zerigis Rouge is very nice, man. It puts me in a positive mood. And it's actually unisex, Kay, so you might be interested in that one. But you have to get the red bottle one. So you have to get the one that's discontinued. It's such a nice fragrance, man. I might get one. It's like $50 for like a 1.7 ounce, or like $65. But the thing is, I feel like, they have the clear bottle one that the red bottle is gonna be, since it's discontinued like recently, it's gonna be hard to find in the future. And I love that cactus note. It may not be cactus, but I think it's cactus. It's very nice. Very comforting.
I
Very
got rid of,
comforting.
I just, sorry to interrupt. Bosley just blocked someone named A Slow Adult, and it looked like your face, and it was all warped
Oh my
in their
god.
picture, so I got rid of it. I blocked
Who
him.
the hell is this? There's someone trying to hop on. I never see the person. He's
Mm.
claiming he's Yoshi. Of course, this is not Yoshi. There's some
Yeah.
weird people I've never seen. Like last time, also when Kevin was here, some guy with a strange name. I mean, it's not a strange name, but he had a Croatian name. But when he hopped on, he was a black guy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Dude, that's crazy.
No, I never saw the guy before.
Does Jacob come by the stream? You know Jacob, right? He's a real nice guy.
Who?
Yeah, Mr. Smelly, 100%. At least slow adults are not exploited here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't really like to
They
share
be included in that
share the
slow
link.
adult. Because,
No.
clearly, I take a fuck ton of medication. I'm
That's-
going to see a neurologist this week to talk about different options for autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like to drop the link now. As I said, always some asshole trying to come on to disturb.
Yeah, it's
the
like
stream.
yeah. Let me see what I have. You know this one, Killian Black Phantom?
Oh yeah, of course.
Right, that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gillian's really good. I like the apple brandy.
Apple brandy. See, now, like I've gone to Nordstrom's and got free samples. And somebody, like a bigger channel, he's like, "Are you gonna buy them?" I said, "No. I like to try different stuff." It's like I like fragrances because I like to smell something new that I like, and then I wear it for a week or something. You know what I mean? And then it's like sometimes you get tired of the smell a little. This is
Yeah.
Overture Man. Overture Man. Let me smell. Yeah, Duncan likes that Sunshine Man. I don't like Sunshine Man. Oh, I think that's horrible.
I like Sunshine Woman. It's got white tobacco in it, which is really an interesting smell.
It smell. I know it's brandy, but if you could tell, I'm not a drinker. Maybe that's why. But it smells like some sort of vodka.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
I
know,
don't wear
Sunshine Man,
fragrances that smell like alcohol.
like alcohol. Oh God, it gives me a
What?
headache. It's
Like
gross. It's like,
I
why
have
do I smell like?
trauma from people that were alcoholics. So to
Yeah,
smell it, it smells like their breath, and I just picture them over. You know, it's not a good.
yeah. I'm not a fan of Overture, man. So
Yeah, Overture, Big Boy Fragrance, cool. So you are being trolled, Loza says on Facebook. Wow. Yeah, I
no,
don't know.
I mean, I know Reddit was pretty exciting. Shout out to Max Muddleworth. He kept it like fun, and
Yeah,
regardless if they say they weren't interested, they were very interested because it was great footage, and he's a great editor, and it was tied together really nice, and it was like a story almost like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. You know what I mean? So it was very entertaining. And I know
yeah,
people I know thought it was, oh shit, chapter 4 is coming out, and yeah, they could deny it, but there's nothing more entertaining than a Max Muddleworth video. Yeah, come on,
yeah,
they know it.
yeah, he's very good.
He's very good.
I just, for me, I'm just scared. I don't like being a target and in the middle of it, but at the same time, I'm done with their shit.
No, the thing is,
I
that's what
find
they
people
want.
who I stop kissing their ass, and I'm done with it. It's not okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
want
I
to be
don't
the
get that
bullies,
either.
but
It
when
makes
they're
me
bullied,
sick.
they don't like it. It's like, well, now you know how it feels. It's fun to some people to bully others, and
I think it makes some people feel better about themselves. It gives
that's
them
it. They like to
euphoria,
punch down. It's called punching
like
down.
a
They like to punch.
Yeah,
euphoria, like if they were to do a drug or something, they're getting a high off of it.
Yeah,
I mean, you see some pretty decent people there go there, in the chat, on that stream, those streams,
hmm
and that's like, but obviously they don't all know what's
But
going
I
on
don't
back.
go there, so I don't know who the fuck's in the chat. I'm glad
So
you
yeah,
do
I
it.
here
don't want to.
I only
That's
go
why
there when you're there, boss, but I'm glad to stay awake because I don't like it. It makes me sad.
the
you know.
thing
That's why
is,
I don't want to. I
they
don't want
don't.
to generalize and just say everybody is the same. No,
No,
it's not.
the thing is, they may not have known about you and your stream and everything and whatever and other topics, but now they know because it was a story. It was so well organized that
Mm,
they're all interested, and they're thumbing. Dude, trust me. I posted a picture about Agnes. Agnes is big in the weightlifting community. She's very big, and that little video or whatever got 7,500 views. So if you look, and it doesn't work with Reddit, because they're thumbing down the video. You know what I mean? They're, hey, go over there and thumb down the video.
hmm,
That's happening,
yeah,
but
yeah,
still, each one of those videos got maybe 10,000 views.
yeah. You cannot hide
So we're
truth.
talking 50,000 views because people, they know what they're in. They know why they're there. They know, okay, this is drama. This is like exposing or whatever. And you know, they were bullies, and it was just like they had their way, but they didn't have their way on EDJ.
Mm,
And it's like, oh, we can't control the narrative here.
yeah, they
Max
get
controls the
exposed.
Max
Yeah,
controls the narrative. And and that's it.
yeah. They get taken apart there once they try
Yeah.
to
And,
control it.
and so what they were trying to do was get you to talk about a certain somebody. That was their tactic to sort of like what's the word I'm thinking of? Make everything fuzzy and like switch the subject. But like the subject was what the subject was. You get what I'm saying? They tried to lure you in with a different topic,
Hmm.
and it it sort of worked a little. It really did work. It worked with you, but like I'm like, okay, Boz, don't go for the bait, man. Don't go for the bait. But you did go for the bait. But like,
Yeah,
because that
I
wasn't
feel silly.
the topic. The topic was something completely different.
Hmm.
And they threw out bait there to bait you, like, oh, come on, Boz, bite, bite, bite.
Yeah, they
And it's
know
like,
I'm an emotional man. They know it's hard for me not to
yeah,
react. When someone is attacking me, especially, or yeah, baiting me or whatever.
And
yeah.
I'm not gonna just sit there and watch one of my best friends be attacked by other people. I'm not gonna be complicit with that. When I sat
Mm.
there and watched it, I had something to say and I yelled at everybody. I didn't fucking like it. This is somebody that I talk to on the fucking phone when I need to vent about something going on in my life, or if he needs to vent about something going on in his life. He's my close friend. So to see people fucking talking shit about him, I'm not going to stand there and let that happen.
No, the thing is, you were discussing something that was very traumatic to you, and they took it as a joke. And it's
Hmm.
like, what kind of friends are you? What kind of human beings are you? They could have sort of said, uh, something positive like, is it getting better for you now? Or, but it was just like, it was, you know,
They're just trying to like bring down her credibility, and
mhm.
they telling me, oh, she's not done drinking, and stuff like that, and she's a mess and all that, and
Here's the thing. Just because somebody drinks doesn't bring down their credibility. They have a substance abuse problem. And, there's plenty of people with disabilities who have substance abuse problems. You know what I mean? And it didn't, it was like almost like they sort of took away from what they were trying to do, because it's like, she has a disability and she has a substance abuse problem as well, and it's all showing, you know.
yeah, for sure, Mr. Smelly. That was a big part of why all this happened. I mean, yeah, for sure. Some people didn't like it, and I also very suddenly got over 2,000 subs after having like 700 something for a long time.
All
And
that but boss, all that shit doesn't even matter, man. I mean, it's
yeah,
just, I know some people think it's a big deal. I don't care if I have one person in my chatter. It's like, it's the message you give. That's the bottom line. It's
mm,
what you stand for, you know. And
yes,
yeah, I mean, it's not the numbers. They think
yeah,
it's a big
but
deal.
also
And
they
the
know
thing
these
is, it's like,
people.
okay, you don't even know who those people are just because there's 40 people there. It's like it could be 40 scumbags. It's
Yeah,
like you don't know who they are. I mean, but it's a big deal to them to
mm,
show that, they're
no, not the band.
more
Hi,
liked
Ali.
or something. They're more Ali?
Yeah,
Ali
what?
DDLD's girl?
No, he's not banned. Why would he be?
Nah, DDLD's all right, man.
Yeah,
He's
we
all
have
right.
we go way
I know,
back.
I feel bad when I was in like the depths of my addiction and like being the circus monkey for them. I said
Mm,
some shit and like I feel so bad and it was directed at DLD, and I mean he knows I'm sorry. Like I just said sorry to him. But
yeah,
I'm glad that he sees from the same point of view as you, Boz, that like some of this stuff is just pretty fucked up.
The,
really.
the,
Wow.
the,
Let
uh,
me
the,
see.
the bottom line is, and I know people are going. Here's the thing. Okay, this is probably something I shouldn't say, but the conversation that was going on was kind of boring on the smelling stream, and you kind of brought eyes. You know, he 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 could have said, you know what, let me take you off or whatever, but there was also like entertainment in watching you drink that. It wasn't good for you. It wasn't good for you. And you look at your ways now and you're like, oh, that was bad. I'm messing up my liver. Um, was it promoting alcoholism? And I mean, I would have, for me, and this is not to discredit Mr. Smelly, because I like Mr. Smelly, but I would have said, okay, the thing is, like with Amazon, even with Amazon, is if you're drinking on a stream, if you live stream and you drink, they'll take away your thing. Like, you won't be an Amazon, and you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to promote alcoholism. And in a way, that could have been saying like alcoholism is okay, but Smelly drinks too. Um, that's just how he wants to run his streams.
And he also lives in the UK, I think, where drinking is a lot different than it is in the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a part of the culture, and yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's, it's a part of his culture. It's been engraved
Yeah,
in the young minds for a very long time in his culture.
yeah. When I was in Belgium, you see 11-year-olds at the bar with their parents or whatever, and they be downing a, a Duvel, and or Crystal
well,
Alkin, or you know,
hmm,
Stella Artois.
well,
But they would be drinking. It was like it was normal. Um, but now with all the medical stuff, I didn't know back then. What it does to your liver. It gives you a fatty liver, and I knew it gave you cirrhosis and all that, but like it's just really bad for your health. Besides drinking and driving and all that, but it's really bad for. It's like the worst thing you could do. It's like the worst. And Reaper's like, "Hey, why are you watching my streams?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not into the whole
Oh my
drinking
god,
thing."
me too. He says the same thing to me too, and I'm like, it makes me want to drink, and I'm trying not to drink, Reaper.
Exactly.
I'm so
And
fucking sorry. Like, I love you. I
and
think you're fucking amazing, but I
hard
can't
truth,
be at your stream.
hard truth to the Whiskey Reaper. You need to show your face once in a while.
Yeah, you look like Roman Reigns from the WWE.
He needs to show his face once in a while. No, he looks like what he looks like. I don't like you look like what you look like. I look what whatever. But he needs to show his face because people want to know who's doing the speaking. I mean, like I know there's some video game streams where they don't show their face or whatever, but I don't know. I like to see who's talking. You know,
yeah, Kay is a great person, indeed.
A- and she suffered with what she suffered with,
Yeah,
and it's she was
And that
looking.
shit is like water on my
I
pop
think
my
I
back
think I think
compared
you
to my
were
childhood. Like my childhood is like beyond
I think
comprehension for a
you were
lot
you
of
were
people. So that is nothing.
you were seeking compassion in a way. That's why you brought it up. And like 99% of the time, if you told somebody that, they'd be like, oh, they show you some sort of compassion, and they listen to what you have to say. But it's like there's 1% of the population that's totally I don't know if they're screwed up, but it's a mob mentality thing where they're like, oh, don't give in to her, don't show her compassion, you know. laugh at her, and that's the evilness of the mob mentality. You know,
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what they did to me, in May, that was a pure, I call it a crucifixion of my
Remember
persona.
what they did to me and their crucifixion of me that lasted for months?
Yeah,
yeah.
I got burned at the stake.
And that's when you were like, I don't like these guys. They're fucking
But
cruel.
the thing is, you wanted to still go on, and I was like, why do you want to go on? Those
Yeah,
are not people you want to associate with.
I think it's like a Stockholm syndrome type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It took Kay very long to
It
finally,
took me until seeing one of my very best friends be basically crucified again.
mm,
It took that for me to yell at them.
Yeah. No, you did well. You did well. Sometimes it's good to get it all out. And
mm,
Like,
you
I
got
just
it
don't,
out.
it's not right. Like, Boz is not coming from a place of hatred toward people.
No,
It comes
no.
from a very compassionate, loving place. And if people would understand that, it would make things a lot easier.
I never
Mhm.
did anything to hurt someone. Sometimes I didn't think, yeah, all right, you can say he was too emotionally, let the emotions carry him too much. But I never really wanted to hurt anybody.
Mhm.
That's for sure. That's what I can say with clear conscience. So,
Mhm. You
hello,
just wanted
DJ.
you wanted to be part of the community. We all
Yes.
do, but the positive community, not like
Mm,
the trashing other people community.
mm.
You know, because
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
like the
simple people talk about.
positivity.
not just that, but like rather recently, RXL was kind of trying to say that I'm a poor streamer and that my streams suck and that nobody
He did
really
that backstage. That's why I
comes
yelled
there.
at him. And then
And
I was
yeah,
like, I'm richer than you. I'm richer than you. And it felt good. I maybe shouldn't have done that. And I feel bad for doing that. But at the same time, I was like, at least I have something above you.
how so, well, we
I was
okay.
acting like a child, and I do feel bad for the way I acted backstage. But I was just so angry at several
Yeah,
things.
that
And then
was
it was like when it was Bonds being targeted, it just made me explode.
I walked right into an ambush there. I mean, basically, that's what it was. So, had I
Mhm.
known, I would have never gone on. Gone backstage and yeah, it's like I know what I did and I know what I didn't do and didn't say. So there was a lot of stuff that still isn't clear to me that happened. And I don't know if it ever will be. I hope so, but now it doesn't even pay that much yeah importance anymore. But I don't like people accusing me and something that I really didn't say or do and stuff.
Mhm.
And that happens, and nobody's gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Nobody's gonna say, well, maybe he's just feeling down or whatever,
Mhm.
and having a bad time. No, no, it's like you are the worst. You are the worst person in the world now. I
But
don't believe it.
there's some people that are influenced by the mob mentality, and there's some people who could think for themselves. You understand?
Yes,
And
of
and
course.
there's a group of weak-minded individuals who just want to be part of the mob. You know?
Listen, I know some of those people don't have good lives themselves, and
It
they
sucks
they
them in.
they handle it the wrong way. Well, AM asks if I had to do it again, what would I do differently? I wouldn't speak publicly about my emotions. Definitely,
Yeah.
just have let it blow off and blow over.
Yeah.
So But at the time, I was really in a very vulnerable state, so I just couldn't do it. I felt like if I didn't get it out, I would go crazy. I would explode. That's how I felt. So that's why I made the video, and yeah, that's all. And now you can't take it back, but I guess everything happens for a reason. Yeah,
Mhm.
keep it positive. You're right, Andy. Now, as I said, I've turned a new chapter, a new leaf, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, I realize this isn't healthy for me anymore. And I mean,
Mhm.
thinking about things and what
Yeah,
could have been done better and what could have, yeah, whatever. It's there's no point in it. I am the man I am, and I react the way I react. So yeah,
Then you have every right to be offended or react to something in the way that you reacted. I don't think you overreacted. I think that
no,
some
I
of the
always
stuff it was just, you
I always
know,
try not to be, too harsh or, I always try that. I don't want to go just, oh, F that person, motherfucker, that's not me. I mean, but of course, if someone is de- deliberately trying to take you down, both as a person and as a YouTuber or whatever,
mhm,
and like there is no real reason, that person didn't think or feel like that like maybe a month ago or something. You know
mhm,
why it is saying that stuff.
mhm.
So yeah, just that's I can't take that. I just it's not right.
Because it's a competition to them.
Mm.
They take it as a competition, like I'm better than this person, or it's
Yeah,
like instead of
someone,
just
yeah,
why you have to compete with other people. But there are some people that they want
mm.
to feel good about themselves, and it's like a competition.
somebody once said Kay only does all of her strategic moves for monetary gain. I ain't a fucking YouTuber. I'm just telling you guys the fucking truth. That's what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
no, ignore the haters, the trolls and haters
I don't.
things.
I'm not monetized. I don't give a fuck. I started a whole new channel that don't even have 1,000, when my other one has like 1,500. I
You're
don't give
not
a fuck.
gonna make money from AdSense with YouTube. It just doesn't add up. Um, the only way you can make money as a fragrance reviewer is to get a sponsorship. Like some company wants you to shill their fragrances, but they're gonna pay you, and to feature their fragrances, and you're gonna get a nice paycheck. But just AdSense isn't. It's peanuts. It's like, come on.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody's gonna get famous or rich from this,
No,
definitely.
no, no.
And but still, there must be so much, drama and rivalry, and uh, so silly.
Yeah. The people that are successful and get the sponsorships, they come in with no drama. They they reach out to these companies, and the companies are saying, yeah, we'll pay you, and they pay per video, and we'll give you a coupon code or whatever, and you know and you could watch them, or you don't have to watch them, but a lot of people watch them because they find them informative. If they're
Mm,
telling the truth or not, you have to figure it out for yourself. And like, I've people talk about a fragrance, and then I go into the store and smell it for myself, and I'm like, okay, this person is not credible, you know,
Mm.
and that's it.
Yeah,
That's about it.
it's weird. I mean, you see now, like recently, those Chanel, Blue de Chanel Exclusive came out, and everybody was, so. I
First,
mean,
first, I'm
yeah,
first, I'm first. Yeah,
full of praise for it. And
yeah.
then I recently went to to try it, and I'm like, what was this about? I don't get all the praise, but at the same time, they are very down on this one, on the product paradigm. And I really love it. I really enjoy it. So it must be
Mhm.
something, I don't know really what's going on, but it's very suspicious for sure. It's like, I mean, they are getting paid. If I didn't know better, I would say it. So,
I'll tell you the most uh, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Trusted, I guess, is to go to Fragrantica and see what just regular people are writing about the fragrance. If you want to
yeah.
get a good idea of the smell, or go to smell, get a sample. There's some things you can't sample. It's like, but or you could buy a full bottle for like $40 and they don't have samples. It's like, okay, I'll buy the bottle.
Mm.
But yeah,
How many bottles do you have? I know you have a lot of samples, but how many bottles do you have?
I don't know, man. I don't count. I don't know. I
But
give
like,
I give bottles away though too.
oh, okay.
This girl's coming tomorrow. I'm giving her these because they're too feminine. I can't. I'm gonna give her Arancia de Sicilia, Lavanda. It itches my nose by Mulinord. It's kind of feminine. The Arancia de Sicilia is kind of feminine too. And this, I like this Bois d'Orange. Very good, but it's kind of feminine. And gonna give her this one, Carvin Low Intense, and give her some L'Eau d'Orange Verte. So yeah, I mean, I don't. It's not a competition like how many fragrances I have.
Hmm.
It's like I don't know. I don't think it's a good investment. I think
Yeah,
it's a bad investment. It's a very poor investment.
Yeah, that's
especially,
why I collect dolls. It's like they're good investments. You can buy them really cheap and they'll be worth much more when you sell them. But
If
whereas
I
a
if
fragrance
I
is a
yeah,
product you use.
if I had 500 bottles, I'd be really really embarrassed because it shows I'm an idiot. It really shows I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
It really it says what kind of priorities does this guy have? Like smart people invest in real estate or whatever, something else. Uh, you know, maybe the stock market or something. What? Why are you investing in fragrances? So there's no. It's you know samples are the way to go. If you could get samples,
and they
it's
just
it's,
cost
it's
too
really.
much.
I really. I
No.
mean, I literally. I'm not gonna. When I see people with a lot of fragrances, I think they're an idiot. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, I see. I'm not gonna put names out there, but they have so many fragrances. I'm like, fuck, you're an idiot. I think that it's like, but for them, it's like I know what I'm talking about. I have 500 fragrances, or I have whatever. I'm like, you're not, you're not wise. You're fucking a dummy. You made poor life decisions to invest in fragrances, when you could have bought something where it's an investment and you could have watched your interest grow. You know what I mean? It's like you're a dummy. You're a dummy.
Yeah, and when you have used them up, you gotta throw away the bottles. And well, that
Yeah, but it's sort of I don't know. It's it's a hobby for idiots in a way, and I put myself in there because I'm drawn to it, but I'm not gonna buy every new release. I'm not gonna buy any new releases. You know, I think buying new releases is saying one thing. You want to be the first on YouTube so you can get a lot of views. And if you're gonna buy a fragrance to get a lot of views on YouTube, you're in it for the wrong reason. But there are people that want to be influencers. So when a fragrance comes out, they buy it, and it's like I'm first. You know, like yeah. Why would you buy the new Blue de Chanel unless you wanted to show that you're first? You know,
It's too expensive.
yeah, it's expensive,
Mm,
and I'm not gonna say what there was a line in Boiler Room, and there was two Jewish guys sitting together, and they're talking about investments and making wise decisions in life. And then they had these other guys buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and they were just wasting all their money. They weren't investing it, and they used the term. I'm not going to use the term here, but like they're idiots. I'm Jewish, so I look at it like I look at these people and I'm like, dude, you're a fucking moron. But they think they're cool. They think they're cool because I know a lot. I'm like, no, you're just a fucking moron.
mm.
But if I had a lot of fragrances, I would be very, very down and very depressed about it. Because it's like I wasted all this money.
Mm. Yeah, it's like I've never been. Once you make these material possessions like your happiness in life, that's really, of course, bad for you. And
Whoever uses the term "you only live once" is mostly an idiot.
mm,
It's true. When somebody says to me, "You only live once," I can understand like you only live once for something kind of practical, maybe like you're going out to a nice dinner or something like that. But when they're just buying fragrance after fragrance of new releases, new release after new release after new release after new release to be the first to make a video, I'm like, dude, you're just like you're digging yourself a hole, getting yourself in debt, to be liked or to be popular. It's not a
yeah,
wise
there was
decision, huh?
this girl I remember who I used to follow, and she was like made a whole video to complain how much money she spent on fragrances so she could make those videos. I'm
Yeah,
like, well,
like
nobody put a gun to your head.
self-actualization, realization that you made poor decisions in life.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you
it's
have
like,
you have to plan for certain things like dental bills or like
mm,
you know just real life things. If you're
yeah,
renting, and I said, okay, you're renting a property, but you have over 1,000 fragrances. I think this was on Smelly Stream, and I said it to one of the guys, and I was like, dude, you have over 1,000 fragrances. He made a comment like you have to, in order to be a real reviewer, you have to have over 1,000 fragrances. But he was renting out a place. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
uh,
you
ridiculous. I own my fucking house and I've owned it since I was 25 fucking years old,
there you
but
go.
I only have 300 fragrances.
Yeah, but you own your house.
I
Yeah,
literally own my house. I own both of my cars paid
and
off
and
completely.
equity. Yeah. So exactly. Are you Jewish?
like 85
I
maybe
think Kay
something
is
like
Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
I know.
My best friend is.
Yeah.
She's
But there's
pretty.
there's wisdom there. You have to have wisdom. And some people have no wisdom. They just want to be a big shot on the internet.
Yeah.
That's not wisdom.
Mm. Well,
I probably created a lot of enemies because I said all this stuff. But
I don't know what you're talking about, but I just had to insert myself.
yeah. No,
Jay's
no.
got a big fucking mouth. Everybody fucking knows it. She inserts herself.
and like I know you never take down anybody unnecessarily. Like you don't go too far when you talk bad about someone. You just state your opinion. That's all. That's what I admire about you. You don't go and really call people names and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
Oh, I
whole
do. Fuck you to the
here,
bitch that told me to bite a bullet.
here's the thing. It's like labeling. It's sort of name calling, right? Labeling somebody,
mm,
right? It's like talk about you. It's like I don't want to get political. All right, man. I'm gonna take off, man. It was nice
all
coming
right.
to the stream.
Thanks
Thank you.
for joining
Nice
us.
talking with you, Kay. Also,
Yeah.
take.
Take
What
care,
happened?
Neil. Yeah. Well, that was Neil. I guess we could end the stream now. I don't have much more
Okay.
to say.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
getting
hungry.
all right. Thank you to Neil and Money Burner, and
Yeah, thank you for joining our little
yeah,
friendship circle.
35 people. So everybody like the stream,
Yeah, make
and
sure to like the stream, comment down below, subscribe to Neo Boz. He's the man, the fragrance king. Just remember that. He's motherfucking Batman.
have a good week. All right, guys. See you. Bye.